Perfect. Location sorted. So the second piece, what we're talking about today, is adornment, beautification, and I guess arts, crafts, and the decoration of the feminine body. So there's something called what you might know as Jigida waist beads. In my culture, it's called Asị Ụkwụ, and it's what the young maidens wear, very young girls, to showcase, especially during ceremonies and festivals, the beauty of the feminine body as it ages, the fluidity, formation, and the freedom. Well, first of all, in terms of the transference of cultural heritage, how would you redefine or recreate a design that has existed before, that exists today, but hasn't really evolved in terms of design, craft, and textiles? So I'll show you one I've made earlier and I'll present it for you. Here we go. So this particular piece is 10 meters long. I'll unravel it for you just so you can see how long it is. Different patterns of beads, shells, cowries, the waist train. So I'll show you a bit close up. Oh, by the way, did anybody go to the festival on the weekend? And look at the details. And yarn. Gorgeous. Now to put it on. And I'll show you one for the ankle as well. This is mainly cowries and yarn with bells. So this would go on the ankle or around the neck if you like. And then the other one around the waist. Tighten it as much as you can, and then you do your dance. I'll show you the background actually, because my mum explained how it was for her when she was growing up, because it's like a rite of passage. But I'll show you anyway. Hold on. So I'm going to show you how it's put on. The good thing about it is you can match it to whatever costume you're wearing on the day or whatever you're going to, because it can be dressed up, because it's adornment and it's, you know, it's intricate, it's handmade, it takes a long time to do. So when you're wearing it, it adds a touch of glamour, elegance and culture. So you can match it depending on whatever the colour is you're wearing, because of the way you've patterned the beads. So you can practice by doing short pieces that are like a metre long, because obviously this one is like 10 metres. Took a whole month of like 10-hour slots of hand beading and crafting. So in terms of the transference of cultural heritage, taking old designs or traditional designs and finding ways to, I guess, keep the same theme but bring them into a modern day era so that they're relatable and can still be worn in cultural spaces and dynamics and still have that same authenticity. It's still got the beads, still got the craft, still does what it's supposed to do, and it's still cute. go to Eventbrite, find out more.
I knock it out, rubber band, no rubber band. Every time I move, I'm happy that. What do you do? Say everything I do is for my woman.
See what it looks like, landscape. And it really hooks you in. Look at that. You can make it as neat as possible. Sometimes it's good to have somebody else help you wrap it. But you can see, you have more patience anyway when you're doing it. And then fit it exactly where you want it to be so it's secure. Because you've got to be able to dance in it. So you can see. Look at that. So cute. So pretty. And actually, it's good to put it right underneath your ribs. I guess that's where the hip starts, isn't it? And then you're more flexible, but it holds your hip, your waist up like that, and it gives shape and structure, and it helps you stand well. So I guess the girls would be dancing like this. So you can choose the colors, choose the design, choose the things you want to adorn the waist chain with, I guess. And then we'll sit and do specific workshops where I can show you how to put them together. But we'll do them like 2 meters, 3 meters, and then group them together and then put it together at the end of the workshop. Look again. So you can click the link for the Eventbrite, choose the hour you want, the groups you want, and I'll put together some pieces like cowries, ropes, shells, we'll carry the shells, beads, and the tiny beads, and the bells, and the yarn, and then we'll sit together and work it out. Let's go back again and look at it. They say that it's up to 16-year-olds that are supposed to be wearing this actually, so it's good to have somebody to show you how it's made, because in those days they'd buy it, but when you're creating something new, evolved, and it's modern and still wearable, still desirable. Asị Ụkwụ, the Maiden's waist bead. Bye. There, click the link in the Eventbrite, choose the workshop you prefer, and let's get it rolling. Crafts, beads, textiles, painting, identity, project I. You tell me yours. Identity. Funny thing is, this actually really helps with your posture. Hopefully your lungs are strong. I'm walking with it and I feel like upright, which is good. I guess it is kind of like a waist trainer, isn't it? Asị Ụkwụ, Asị Ụkwụ.